What is going on, everyone? It is David Palmer, Leo King. Welcome to Spiritual Dance Music for this full moon Aquarius that's finishing up here. That was on August 1st, but we're doing it on August 2nd because there's been a lot fucking going on of 2023. Good to be with you all. Of course, I am your favorite or most hated astrologer on the internet and ever to live, David Lawrence Palmer, the Leo King. I hope everybody's doing wonderful out there. I'm here on High Vibe TV in the High Vibe TV studios doing the only, still to this day, astrology, DJ, fucking tarot, new and full moon show that is fully live. Going to be with you all today. Of course, I'm going to talk about this full moon, what it means for us all, with all the other little transits we got going on, or big ones, however you want to look at it. And I'll just pull some tarot real quick, and then, of course, do the prayer and go right into the mix that is live, that is always new, with new tracks that I've never listened to and that I've never even fucking played. That's how we roll here. I do want to say a couple things real quick. It is Venus retrograde. It is right now this moon that's been in opposition to Venus. That is retrograde in Leo, and I am the Leo King, so I feel like whenever, most people on YouTube, if you're on High Vibe, you're a real motherfucker. Because you get to see me every day do fucking crazy shit all day and fucking horoscopes and get deep on fucking shit, deep astrology, and fucking do all these shows like Full Disclosure. And even fucking do the Awakening Experience with Rich, which I know you all see that out there, but you don't get to watch Rich's awesome content or everybody else that's on High Vibe that we do here at the studios and all around the world. But we do so much in-house programming here, it's crazy. I'm going to go live on Instagram so they know to watch right now, because I don't know, all these worlds, right? We're all in, and that's a good way to bring up this full moon in Aquarius. Is like we got a lot of worlds. I'm doing spiritual dance music live right now. If you're on Instagram, you should probably go on High Vibe, or you can go on YouTube if you really want to go on YouTube. But it does feel like we're in a weird world. This was the first full moon in Aquarius that didn't have Saturn there for the last fucking 3 years. Thank God. But at the same time, kind of like, at least we kind of understood. One thing about Saturn is it likes to give initiative. It likes to give direction. It likes to at least make some choices. Talk about being in a clusterfuck of like, what the fuck's going on? Well, this Venus retrograde in Leo is definitely going way inside to the burning embers and the true spark of the alchemical fire and the ether of our soul. It might be a little bit too much for some people out there to understand, but the ether, it's our highest spiritual energy of our true self, our true soul, our true existence. And what a time to look at this weird reality in this terrestrial world we live in with all this Jupiter-Uranus energy in Taurus right now that's squaring all this stuff in Leo, and even was in major square. We're in a sun square Jupiter for this full moon. We've also got Venus retrograde starting to finally move out of that yod that was a fucking 13, 14-day, 2-week yod, as it was direct and then stationed retrograde in that yod to Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn. That was at 29 degrees going to 28, and then, of course, Neptune in Pisces at 27 degrees. We've got a lot of weird quincunxes that have been going on, so we feel like we're puppets on a string, kind of going through this reality. Like, I guess Trump's going to get indicted. Okay, I guess aliens are fucking real. And then the guy who's fucking saying it's fucking a freak and weirdo, he's probably fucking working for the government. I guess the fucking alien president is still fucking the president. I guess fucking America's fucking going down the tubes. I guess Ukraine's a baby factory now. Really weird place. The Leo King's going to be a dad any second. What a weird fucking world we live in, right? So it's fucking a beautiful world, though. Jupiter and Uranus is this new terrain, right? It's the new expansion. It's the fucking Indiana Jones, which, by the way, I went and saw it. It was fucking awesome. Anybody talking shit out there fucking has no idea, especially if you're an astrologer like astrology. That fucking movie was about one of the best astrologers in the fucking world. For real. That inspired Kepler. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. It's so funny, the world we live in today. But long story short, it is a great Indiana Jones adventure, and it's very physical in Taurus. And bringing that light. Now, I'm sure you all know, I've been very proud, as a very proud Leo that I am, to have all my planets in Leo and then have my moon in Taurus. I understand Leo Taurus very well, this square. the best or nothing. That I know is trademarked by Mercedes-Benz. So I'm not trying to take away from Mercedes-Benz. And I know that you have 2 corporations now. So I'm not taking that from Daimler. And I'm not taking that from, I don't want to take away from you all. Like, I'm not trademarking you there. And I'm not trademarking you from your new Mercedes-Benz stock either. But the best or nothing. That's how you have to look at things right now in life. I know it's easy to subtly be like, well, I'll take this really shitty thing in my life. Find a good excuse. I got to keep holding on to just survive in my life. Pluto Capricorn. I got to just do the hard thing. No, the hardest thing you can do is be hard on yourself by continuing to do things that you fucking hate. Okay? It's not about losing your integrity, because your integrity would be doing what you really love and be doing what is the best for you in your life? What is the most awesome shit? It's hard, though, when we live in a world where a lot of people are fucking not realizing that the last 3.5 years was just the circus to finally show us what's behind the curtain. So, this is a big time, because whether it is the credit score of America going, I know they use a different system, but let's just say fucking down the tubes. We did see this, though, exactly with Jupiter and Taurus back in 2011. Under a Democratic president, maybe people should be more aware of what's going on with that. And to be honest with you, I'm not even about fucking a Republican or a Democrat. I fucking want RFK, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I want fucking something new. Right? So, I'm just trying to say, though, like, that's how you use astrology, though. It's like, in the last fucking Jupiter cycle, Jupiter's our guru in Taurus. A Democratic president twice in the one cycle of a Jupiter cycle of Taurus about money. Maybe when it comes to how we're going to survive, how we're going to deal with resources, how we're going to deal with energy, how we're going to deal with money, how we're going to deal with having a nice life, having good food, having a life where it feels beautiful and comfortable and nice and beautiful, isn't under a Democrat president when there's Jupiter and Taurus. Maybe it finally was Jupiter teaching you in that Jupiter return that we've just seen. That the credit score of America goes down, inflation goes higher, stock markets suffer, people are suffering, more homeless people. It's fucking crazy, right? Not saying it to be mean. I'm just giving you, as an astrologer, facts based off astrology, right? So it's like, there's what the sun. Oh, okay. I know every astrologer that's really an astrologer didn't think about maybe about Democrat or maybe a Republican or whatever. They just went, that's kind of weird. The last time the country did that was just when we just had Jupiter and Taurus. Last time in 2011. But that was a different time. We got Uranus here. And so this is Venus retrograde squaring Uranus, Sun squaring Jupiter and Taurus. At least the Sun's at home. We got Mercury and Mars. Mercury's about to go into its shadow before it retrogrades on August 23rd. So we're seeing this pre-shadow retrograde that's definitely going to be bringing up a lot of situations we're going to be reviewing about how to fix things that are really sloppy in our life with the oppositions to Saturn and, of course, Neptune retrograde in Pisces. We also, at the same time, have Mars in Virgo. It's got the trine to Jupiter through this full moon. Again, the canvas, you already have the great things in your life to make the best picture. Don't be Van Gogh and start cutting your ears off. He had Saturn and Taurus. I was in my Saturn Masterclass today showing people with Saturn and Taurus and Saturn and Aries. Holy shit, the Saturn and Taurus people fucking got some problems. Always have something great and throw it away and then have regrets. Oh, I want it back. Al Pacino. I guess I'm going to have a baby at 83. Oh, yeah. You ready for a baby? How old are you again? I met you where? It's kind of crazy when you see the list. Especially Jennifer Lopez is the one that blows my mind the most. I'm going to make it about my butt, but I'm going to say that it gives me low self-worth that people look at my butt. I liked Ben Affleck, but I was in the middle of my second of 4 fucking marriages, and I decided to have him back because I had something so good that it was in between me sucking 3 of their fucking dicks at the time, but it was the best. He was the best in the middle of it. So Saturn Taurus. So even though Saturn's not in Taurus, with Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, you have to remember the good shit's here. It's about sustaining it and expanding on it. Not, let me throw away what's the most beautiful thing. I'm telling you, as a Leo, right? I have no problem throwing away, or at least I don't really throw it away. It's kind of a hoarder, Taurus, right? This is the newest of DJ systems. So this is the new shit for the last 2 years. That's what I'm going to play on. I'm not going to play on the 2000 NX2s. I'm not going to play on the 2000s. I'm going to play on the 3000s. The best or nothing. Now, Aquarius doesn't give a fuck if it's good or not. That's why the sun's at detriment there. And then Scorpio, the other side of opposite of Taurus, is where Venus is at detriment. And we have the sun and Venus in Leo, which is Leo is ruled by the sun. So guess what? Like, this is a weird time where it's like, are you that weirdo that like is just like, I'll take whatever? No. You know, it's been really weird. I'll just give you a little secret. When you go to a store now or something and it's, I'm sorry, sir, we're out of stock. Welcome to the alien AI Biden administration, but we don't have stock of that anymore. Every time, whether it's at the pharmacy, whether it's at a grocery store, whether it's a DoorDash driver, because I'm gonna call the DoorDash guys out right now and girls. Why do you guys always say something's not in stock? I literally will be down the street, go there an hour later, and it's sitting right there. You guys are just lazy. You don't want to carry fucking 12 packs of Sprite? Okay? But it's very easy to fucking just tell people like, hey, you know what? I really like this. This is important to me. I really don't want to have to keep driving around town. Are you sure it's out of stock? And every single time. Actually, hold on one sec. Boom. Nobody stocked it yet. Or they were holding it for themselves. So you have to realize that we're in a world right now where you have to learn to be a Leo and have the confidence to be extroverted. This full moon in Aquarius, though, it's extroverted too, wants to be social, but we're in a lot of weird social energy, right? Especially over the last 3 years. And so this one is bringing up, like, where is it going now? It's trying to put all these things together. It's trying to understand what the canvas looks like. What's the paint going to be used? What's the picture going to look like? Don't get Van Gogh around here. So, you know, motherfucker doesn't want to even hear anything. Sorry, he's not the best either. And I'm Dutch, but fucking that motherfucker sucks. Anybody, if I see a Van Gogh painting, I go, oh, Jesus Christ, let me go find the crayons at the fucking kid's store. Fucking, geez, I can do better than that. Imagine Van Gogh sitting there with fucking blood out of his ears with a bandana wrapped around it like, I'm here for the fucking canvas party. No, you're not the best, Van Gogh. Get out. Oh, you can't hear me. Van Gogh, see me? Out. Oh, my jokes have been on fire tonight. So the good news isn't really that bad. I mean, I think it is when it comes to what's happened over the last 3.5 years. And we really need to look at humanity with this full moon and go, I guess, is humanity ready to physically evolve into a different species? Or is there an outside entity that is popped in this place? And has it always been here? The roots of humanity. Well, to get that answer isn't so much through UFOs or watching David Grush, who looks like a guy who literally you wouldn't want to be at a party with, especially if you're a woman. He would probably be the guy like, you want to see it? You want to see it? It's an alien tentacle. Fucking had it removed. Alien style. Fucking, the guy looks creepy. But you got to look at Leo. You got to look at, like, are you willing to express yourself fully without feeling afraid? Because you know what I love about Aquarius? But just as much as I love Leo, the only two signs that have the confidence to be fully unique. Fully. Okay? Fully, like, tell the waiter, this food sucks. Tauruses are there too, and Scorpio, so don't get me wrong, I love you motherfuckers too. But there's something about Aquarius that's just, in Leo, that we're the first ones that are ready to say it. We're the first ones that are just going to be like, down the street, like, you look like shit. Smells in here. Always. I love Aquarians. I love them. We share the same space, you know what I mean? So this full moon to me is this reminder that, are you all going to keep living this reality without expressing yourself fully? And you know what? With Mars now being the dispositor of that North Node in Aries, that trined Venus in the odd, and also with Pluto finishing up its squares to these North and South Node, these lunar node energies, that we are literally at the breaking point of who really is committed to destiny, who's really going to define it, and who's going to watch it. So you have a choice. Are you going to watch destiny unfold and be just one of the background actors that's a SAG, AFTRA, fucking screenwriter that's just sitting on the sidelines watching the AI write the code of the movie and play the actor in some shitty movie and still keep screaming and think that every fat cat with Pluto and Capricorn is going to fucking make a deal when they can have a computer do your shit? The other thing is nobody wants to watch scripted shit anymore. They want to watch some dramatic fucking dope-ass fucking reality shit again. That's what always happens. So, you know, people like me, we're getting the phone calls. And it probably pisses you off. You know why? Because we don't sell ourselves out to fucking some union. And we don't sell ourselves out to even some studio. We make our own deals on our own fucking way. That's a Leo way to do it. I'm the best that I am as me. Why would a Taurus too? Why would I give away with all the fucking, you know, this is where I always trigger people, but full moon in Aquarius is, why are you so worried, especially with the sun in Leo and a Venus retrograde, the first Venus retrograde in our lives to station retrograde in Leo. Why would you be so worried about all the fucking weirdos that are in the fucking troughs by the fucking blacksmiths that are complaining that they're not being given the opportunity that they can keep being jesters on the royal court? We're over you. And sorry that the studio manager at the kingdom is over you too. You know what I mean? So the people are over you. And so everybody's looking at you guys like, well, we really don't care. You guys all fucking promoted tyranny for 3.5 years. You all promoted the grossest shit that we're all becoming exposed to ever. And you went along with it for some money, and now you're complaining about wanting more money? And then you're helping AI because how many movies were you already in where you were already on a green screen and already putting weird balls on and already doing all that and helping the whole thing understand it? So, not too worried about y'all. You know what I mean? You know, there's great things in the world. It's called work. It's called showing up every day. It's called doing it. Do you think I have catering services here? Right? Do you think I have somebody who comes and plugs in all this shit for me? I fucking do that shit myself. I fucking plug that shit in myself. I fucking make sure the lights work myself. I make sure I have help that I pay for and that I love too and that I make part of the whole journey together. It's a different fucking vibe. We're in a world now where we can't live anymore in this whole like, oh my God, we all need this when you're the part of it, okay? Like, because you're too afraid to express yourself. I just said on my LinkedIn to all the entertainment industry, I'm like, is anybody thinking what I'm thinking or you're just too afraid to say it? This is the golden opportunity to make the most money in the entertainment industry of all time. Let's start making some moves. All these fucking people are sitting out there. I saw Sarah Silverman on her fucking Instagram. Oh my God. And there's actors making movies right now independently. And I'm like, I told her, literally, I was nice to her too. I was like, listen, Sarah, it ain't coming back. Go start making shit on your own. Start expressing yourself fully without this whole like, what is SAG and AFTRA going to think if I go to this after party? What is it going to happen if I don't go on the fucking red carpet? Oh my God. What's going to happen if I what's going to happen? You know, it's like, it's sad because that's where people are at. You got to look at the actors at most of the population. Unless the government's telling you or unless somebody's telling you what to do, you're like, I don't know what to do. And that's because you have a problem with expressing yourself, and that's what Venus retrograde in Leo is about for the first time in your life. There is nobody on this planet unless, I don't know, there's some people who are questionable how they're still alive. But you have to remember that this is a very intense moment here where it's like none of us alive have been through a Venus station retrograde in Leo. All of us, if you were born prior to 2012, have Regulus that sits right where Venus stationed and retrograded. Are we finally ready to not be so afraid to bring the fucking lion out? Like, were you like MGM and just keeping the lion trapped in a cage with a camera on it, being like, watching it roar, roar, and then being like, okay, we got the shot. Great. Oh, how funny. Got the shot. Make you, I don't even like to use that term here at the studios. I'm always like, oh, yeah, it's a great shot. It's a great capture. And I know I've been pretty hardcore with my truth because I'm always going to be that way. But I'm not going to bring that in that style on this show. This is us in time to release the idea of what society should be. I've used it before. It's been a while. But when Saturn was in Leo in 2005 and 2006 and finished in 2007, go look at the world, the comparison. People were expressing themselves, laughing. They weren't worried about what the world thought. They weren't afraid of the government. We were all fucking telling the government how shitty it was for the wars in Iraq. We hated Bush. All of us. What happened? We got stuck into Aquarius. Well, I didn't. I know that technically, number-wise, only 23% of people didn't fall for all that shit. So, part of that 23%, and that's the world, So you have to remember, this is what we're releasing. All the big lessons that Jupiter and Saturn will teach for another 17 more years, unfortunately. All the lessons that Saturn in Aquarius squared Uranus and Taurus, right? That shattered reality. It's all come up. So we're at critical mass now. That was just the minimum amount of shit. So we're here, and this is a full moon for you, and mainly people who are part of the other side that fell for the society, the great society. Even Ronald Reagan used to say, they'll use terms like the great society. Well, it's true. Whether you want to look at it, you want to be on the Hitler team? You want to be on the fucking Marxist team? You want to be on fucking Stalin's team? You want to be on all these weird people's? You really want to be on Biden's team right now? To be honest, I don't want to be on any of those people's teams or anybody's teams. I want to be on the team that we're creating as light workers and as spiritual people, and that we're fucking out there doing it. But we need everybody to fucking, let's go. I mean, if it's going to take Leos that have Venus retrograde in our own sign and for the first time in our life, and we're not afraid to do anything, we're Leos. Motherfuckers, let's go. Where's the light workers at? Why isn't everybody calling fucking for bullshit everywhere? Bullshit. That's lame. And start laughing at all the fucking people. And start fucking calling them out. And start fucking not fucking being subjected to fucking living this bullshit reality. I don't know why people want to do it. I get the programming, so I love everybody. But you got to speak in a way, and you got to speak loud enough, and you got to wake people up. Because there's a fentanyl epidemic. But you know what? It's like a bunch of people are on fentanyl 24/7 without even realizing it. Like, oh my God, the reality. This is what they're telling me to do. I want to go to the school, and I want to go to here. And what did my mom tell me to do, and my grandma's telling me to do, and what, my best friend's doing this. Should I express myself? I don't want to be in trouble. They'll take my phone away. That's Aquarius. Trust me, Leos, we don't do that shit. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. I remember being a teenager and fucking had that second phone line for my AOL. I'm fucking picking up the phone, calling the girls, calling my girlfriend. What's up, girl? How you doing? Excuse me? Dad's on the phone? Fucking sorry. Fucking I don't care. I was the guy making those calls. I don't care. I'd jump out the window. I'd fucking break outside, be in the back of a fucking Volvo with some fucking chick from another high school. Fucking come on. I just don't know what happened to this fucking world. I really don't. As a Leo, and I guarantee you, every fucking Leo on here is fucking feeling the same way. Like, what the fuck? Did people forget about being fucking cool and human and having a good time? And fucking not letting all this shit burden us down and fucking worried about the next news story that comes out about like, oh my God, there's more fucking all fucking parrots just parroting shit around. Use this Mercury in Virgo to realize it's time for us to make a change in this reality. And with Mars here, it's going to oppose Neptune. There's a lot of people still subconsciously that are going to be rude awakened. The rude awakening has begun. The true tip of that spear of that rude awakening is over this next 2.5 years. So, it's going to, but this is the moment where the cracks open large enough to where a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck? And then suppress it. It's already happened a couple times. Like the lid came off a little bit and then they shut it. Now it's like, holy shit, the fucking toilet opens up and starts talking to you like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? And that's the only way it's going to work. So that's my assessment for spiritual dance music of what we're releasing is stop being a pussy little bitch that follows like a dog from some really upset person who's feeling marginalized by the system and need to prove myself by being this weird person that fucking I don't even know and fucking screams at their dog, and then you're the dog going, okay. That's what you got to release. Now, I know there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that aren't like that, so what are you releasing? Where your fears still are to express yourself more. There's always more. I can tell you as a Leo, it could get funnier, it could get louder, it could get brighter. So that's what needs to happen. Because there's been too much darkness, too much shadow. And if you know the story of Uranus, when Kronos took his father out, he cut his testicles off. So Aquarius is the sign where men, they get their testicles cut off. So if you're a man out there, fucking you better find that shit and fucking sew that shit back on. And it was weird, because Kronos, he worked with fucking Uranus's mother, Gaia, and fucking bunch of weird lady people around in there, and fucking they all were like, yeah, get Uranus, cut his nuts off, fuck yeah. Oh my God. So remember that the dark feminine rules Capricorn. And the divine masculine truly is actually Aquarius in the most proper way. And that dark feminine comes through Saturn and Kronos to fucking cut the nutsack off. And when his nuts fall into the ocean, and out comes Athena. She was born through the testicles of Uranus in the ocean. And the Milky Way is the breast milk that was meant for baby little Jupiter. While Raya had to pretend and show that she was breastfeeding fucking Jupiter, even though it was a rock, because he loves to eat his own children, because he feels like his destiny will be the same as what he did to his father. You need to get out of all that shit. You need to get out of people that are in that. Get around groups of people that are into people that are in those circles, that are in those things. You need to remove yourself now. This is your last chance. There is no more chances after this point. There's no more second chances. You just can't keep being like, well, I don't know. Let me find another excuse why I should do this. No, sorry. Leo Sun is coming back with a vengeance. It's got Venus now. Oh, we got something beautiful around here again. Shit. So, the last time we had a Cazimi with a Venus retrograde, with Mars in Virgo, with Venus that did not meet Mars, with Jupiter in Taurus, and with Pluto in Capricorn, was in 541 during the Justinian plague, the first black plague that caused all the other black plagues and took out Constantinople and all the Christians. Be careful where you think heavenly fathers are. When they talk about false idols, it was the writers of that were false idols themselves. They were warning the future magi. It's not something that Christ said. Constantine's role was to end Rome and Greece's and even Babylonia, and even understanding the astrology and the understanding of the divine, and even where Egypt had taken hold of Rome, and Constantinople came through and let his mama bear, who felt like her Etsy store of crosses weren't working, told St. Helen now, I can't believe people fucking fall for this shit. St. Helen! Bitch couldn't sell fucking crosses on fucking Etsy. So daddy's gonna, her fucking son, but she probably daddied the shit out of her fucking son in a weird way. Fucking, the true cross has been found by my mama. So that cross you wear, you sure it's true? I know you don't want to look at this, and I know you don't want to actually maybe read some history books and actually look at that's the truth and that's the actual story, and actually what they tell you at the church is not that. Because even the pastors and even the priests suppress that. So you got to stop suppressing too with all these quincunxes, especially the last thing I was going to say is Neptune, Pisces, been in semi-square to Jupiter. We're going to see that continuing through this year. So this is where there's, again, I've warned that the religious thing is a big trap, okay? You're watching so many people that have been doing the light work, that have been doing the conscious divine work, move to that Christianity side, and I warned about it all 2021 and 2022. I'm like, do not fall for this shit. It's especially the age of Pisces is closing, right? It's super easy to be like, oh my God, I'm going to go to hell, so I better fucking just... Oh, man. Go look at the Council of Nicaea. Go look at the understandings of history. But long story short, that Neptune, been in semi-square to Jupiter, it's going to be all year, so don't get lost in some crazy religion thing that you just sprouted out of nowhere because you feel like, well, I want to be valued, and I want to be valued by God the right way. No, you need to be accepted by God by actually being in the divine truth and not be falling for the device and all the decisive bullshit that you fucking... Now you're deciding to fucking revert back. I couldn't imagine understanding God's divine universe and fucking thinking that's evil. That would be, like, that's already evil taking over. So this is where that human origin shit's going to shatter people's brains. Whether the aliens they say or that we're trying to conceive are out there is real. There are fucking aliens, and we don't, what do you define an alien as? They call it biological. Okay, so there is another biological situation. I'm not going to attach a body to it, but anything biological, and when you see a shot that's called bio on it, what do you think they put in people? So it was an experiment. Pretty easy. China went, let them fucking say we fucking had it. But all I got to say is Neptune is also an exact quincunx this week to the South Node in Libra, with Venus dispositing Libra and being retrograde in Leo and getting ready for Cazimi by the 13th of August. Oh boy. If you're afraid of God, you're wrong. Anything that tells you to be afraid of God your whole life is wrong. This is about loving God. This is about being with God. This is about God wanting to see you express yourself in the most beautiful, most amazing way with confidence. And it's okay to be proud of that because God's proud of you. You can't be proud if God's not going to be proud of you for the things that you even know in yourself. Like, geez, man, like fucking God probably wouldn't be proud of me, and then thinking that you're proud of it. No. It's got to be that proudness you feel from God. And then, okay, you know, I'm proud of myself. I'm fucking doing the right thing. I'm fucking showing up. I'm expressing myself. I'm being fucking courageous. I'm fucking roaring. I'm fucking being the fucking best in the world. The best or fucking nada. Period. Not, well, it's a fucking experiment and there's no ingredients allowed to be seen. And you have to go to a fucking shitty ass Walgreens and CVS or drive in a fucking line full of cars and there's not even a concert. There's not even a show. They give you a Band-Aid and then a fucking stroke. You know what I mean? Like fucking, wow. Talk about us releasing some Aquarius. Talk about people wanting to think, just be diplomatically, O king, in this moment. It's not about going to war. It's about stepping into not being afraid. It's about calling things out. It's about being a warrior of truth. It's about being a warrior of the divine soul. It's about stepping into being a guide by not being afraid to embody, not being afraid to be canceled, not being afraid to fucking have people talk shit on you all day, and fucking living in that truth. That's what this is, you releasing all that shit. We're not going to change this place with that many billions of people so afraid. So now people are afraid of God, but even worse, they're afraid of their government. They're afraid of what their next move is going to be. They're afraid of what everybody's going to think about them if they come out and say that. They're afraid of what YouTube's going to say. They're afraid of, tell YouTube to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, they probably watch me all day and are like, this guy's entertaining. I'm not going to fucking bail on him because he's entertaining. That's how Leo wins. It's funny. I've been canceled many times. The astrology community canceled me. Like, no, you can't do this. No, we don't like the way you do things. And then I show up, and then it's like, we love you. Oh, my God, we're getting some screen time? Hey, I'll go on your fucking show. You're streaming live here at UAC right now? Yeah, I spent the $1,000 fucking dollars for the internet, and I spent the $4,000 on the fucking thing. And I brought fucking the team, and I brought the fucking cinema cams, and we're live. Oh, yeah, people light up to Leo so quick. They might hate Leos because they're right, but they fucking, you know, that's how you get through this. You be the fucking leader. You be the one that everybody wants to fucking be inspired by, not what they need to be, but be inspired by the energy and the true passion of living in your heart and living in your soul. Living in a soul that actually is not going to fucking fall for all this bullshit and all this crazy Aquarian fucking weird world shit where it's like, put on a mask. Fucking, I can't even believe I need to call her out right now. Marianne Williamson, fucking get out of the spiritual community. You need to walk the fuck out. She just fucking put up a post saying we need to put masks back. We need to fucking have mask mandates. Go look at it. This bitch fucking went to Agape all the time and fucking read all the time from A Course of Miracles. That's the only thing that she did, just to use it to try and get some clout in the spiritual community, to be like, I'm the spiritual president. You're the worst fucking human being to ever go for president besides some other people, but you're in that list, and you're fucking, I'm sorry, you were the last thing but a miracle, and you were a course for us to watch the divine call you out and get you the fuck out of trying to fucking control people's lives and act like that you fucking know what you're doing. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You don't even know what you're saying. You always had to read A Course of Miracles in order to even fucking get through a day. That's all you did. You never came up with an original thought in your life. Somebody please escort Marianne Williamson to a fucking beach. Let her fucking find her heart and let her find some pool guy that she can finally have an orgasm and get fucked, and so she can finally get over her fucking weird fucking demonic takeover by aliens of the alien Aquarius realm that is trying to turn her into an AI that she calls herself A Course of Miracle and spiritual. She's probably going to join Doreen Virtue on their trip to hell. So you know what I mean? For calling out all the people that she told to follow all the spiritual things and to be open and to love, but now to hate, and that you're going to hell and that you all are done because you use tarot and you do astrology, and oh my God. They should have a powwow. If anybody knows any single pool boys in, let's say, Miami, Florida, that are very young and like fucking the older chicks, please can we get Doreen Virtue and Marianne Williamson, and please put them some island and let the pool boys go to town. And hopefully that'll change them. I love you all. We're going to run the cards. I'll be right back. Fuck yes. Fucking. Oh, I love being in Leo season. I can fucking be. Oh, I'm always a fucking Leo. Fucking, but you know what I mean? Just like that extra fucking like, yeah. I don't know how people don't live like this every day. That would blow my mind. I honestly, you know what the weirdest thing is about being a Leo is watching everybody be like, everybody thinks Aquarian feels like aliens. It's like, no, Leos do. Everybody's fucking weird. Everybody's so like not carnal. Everybody's so not into things. Everybody's so like, let me just show this 1% of who I am. Jeez. All right. Let's see what the cards say for this. My last full moon, unless my daughter's born with the new moon in Leo, which would be very, very interesting if she's late. The due date's August 10th. They're pulling her out no matter what or inducing labor by the 17th. So this might be my last, although I got a feeling this is my last full disclosure. That's a great show, though. Love you, Natalie. Fucking the last spiritual dance music with the Leo King as not a daddy. I mean, I'm a daddy right now to not an infant yet. I guess she's still forgot whatever it's called. What's that called, Alex? Fucking fetus? All right. The daddy to a fetus. But really, not true daddy yet. So, in my last spiritual dance music as not being a daddy. And especially showing you all motherfuckers that even at the fucking millisecond to a minute to a week before I have a baby, that doesn't change a thing of who I am. It's not like you're seeing me right now with some Under Armour shirt being like, hello, how are you? Huh? We're going to do your cards today. Yes, we are. I'm doing great, you know. The weather looks beautiful. Babe, let's trade in our Mercedes and a fucking Shelby and get a minivan. Sorry. Ain't no fucking Leo driving a minivan. All right. You know what else? I just got to say one more thing. It's my time. It's Leo time. Okay? Give me my fucking time. Especially after the last 3.5 years. Us Leos got fucking rammed. And we fucking are still here. And we're still fucking cool as fuck. And those Leo risings, I'm not forgetting about you motherfuckers. Let us have our moment here. Okay? I forgot what I was going to say because that was such a good point. That was such a fucking good point. But I think I know what I was going to say. Oh. Just lost that minivan. Fuck. That doesn't happen to me a lot. That was fucking really good. It was fucking the best joke I had just come up with. I come up with the jokes on the fly. I'm like, holy shit. Oh. I'll just tell you this. I would never drive a minivan. Even if that was the only car I had. I would walk and I'd figure out the universe to find the right chariot. 2, I never would walk wearing a mask around and look like a fucking idiot. Ever. Sorry. Leo, do you think the sun has some fucking weird fucking shit? No. The sun is fucking raw and naked as fuck as its fucking true essential being. So, let's not forget, most all you motherfuckers out there are planets. Okay? You guys aren't stars. We're trying to help you out here. We're trying to help you out. It's not about being a planet. It's about being a star. Okay? So fucking, if you're going to be a star, you don't fucking do shit like fucking look like a fucking idiot. Okay? And you don't fucking do shit like drive a fucking minivan and put on a fake smile and act like you're enjoying it. You don't fucking put pronouns because everybody else is. I'm teaching you guys full moon in Aquarius very, very simply. You don't make your kingdom look like Disneyland because Disneyland was a cheap kingdom. I'll end there. Two of Pentacles. By the way, badass tarot. Check out Haley's work. She has awesome tarot cards. This is a man shitting, pondering what to do. Should I watch YouTube? Should I read a book? It was funny, I just did this on High Vibe, but this is the card of juggling things around. Usually it's between land and sea. I love that she incorporated sitting on a toilet. And it was weird. I just channeled a toilet coming out. I'm going to be like, bah, 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 bah. Boom. Two of Pentacles. Stop juggling around with, what am I going to do here? How am I going to be? What am I going to manifest? Do you think a Leo was going, what am I going to manifest? We've already got the whole motherfucking thing manifested already, planned out, and we trust the universe, and we're going to just fucking put our heart into it and be it, and fucking the universe is going to make it happen, motherfuckers. So stop being all fucking like, what am I going to do next? Do it. Judgment as our actual card here that's helping us understand what's going on. You better be listening to the calling of the universe. I am. That's for damn sure. The reason why you see me the way that you've been seeing me for fucking over 12 years here on YouTube is because I have always heard the message and the calling. When the judgment card is there, it is the divine that the trumpets of truth come and you rise up out of your grave and you don't be a gray little fucking CVS Nazi wearing fucking weird motherfucker wearing a fucking Band-Aid and walking in the streets for social justice when there's no injustice happening except the injustice that's happening to you by the people that you're fucking trying to serve. So there is no questions about what the divine is asking of you. Zero. If you're still sitting on the fucking shitter wondering if you should fucking find another fucking YouTube video about it to answer your question for you, geez, don't know what to tell you, except you're not listening to the message in its purity. The challenge, 3 of Swords reversed. There is no heartbreak happening. The only heartbreak is the universe and God watching you fail by following the non-divine judgment of the highest accord of your spiritual mission and having questions on the shitter of whether or not I should do and express myself the way I really am. No, you think you are. You were programmed by television. Oh my gosh. It's because you saw how many times people go, oh my gosh. By the way, who's the guy who said in 2019 that there's going to be a new normal before it started? Me. I have the receipts multiple times. Okay? Do you think I give a fuck when people are stealing my shit? That's the whole point. Be a Leo. Be inspirational to where people copy your shit. You know how many people? I don't even want to go there. Y'all know out there, a lot of people out there, there's a lot of motherfuckers that they fucking got respect. But then there's a lot of motherfuckers who just jack my shit. I taught them, and they won't say shit. And it's people that you wouldn't really know, actually. It's definitely not Peace Dealer. He's my boy, so don't start going in there. And it's not Brian or anything like that. It's the ones that are in the shadows that you never hear them fucking say my name. The Lover's card reversed. Ooh, it got fucking dramatic. Good, it's Leo season. It's a Leo Venus retrograde. The Lover's reversed is our outcome. Now, a lot of people can read this as like, oh my God, the bad relationships everywhere. That's part of this transit if it is bad, and it was bad months ago coming in. Not now. It's not like you go, oh my God, I'm in a bad relationship right now. No, it's been the writing on the wall for fucking months. That's the whole part of understanding Venus retrograde is that you can always take the approach of a Venus retrograde, and when it starts entering into that same fucking pattern and period, it will be at the exact same degree every 8 years going back thousands of years. You can just do it, and Venus will be at the same degree, same degree, same degree on the approach and the weeks that lead to a Venus retrograde. So, you know, if you're having a bad relationship situation, it was already bad 2 months ago, and you were already having doubts. If you were already having doubts, problem, and there was really a lot of problems, and there wasn't anything good happening, bad relationship. But also, more importantly, this is all about the love within yourself first. So, like, that means you don't love yourself. If you're trying to love another, that's not working. You don't love yourself. Remember, the best or nothing. So, and you know how it's the best or nothing? Because you're going to go build the most amazing life with somebody. You're going to go make a child. You're going to go make the world happen. You're going to support them. They're going to support you. And fucking when you get together, it fucking feels like another fucking universe. So if it's not feeling like that, what are you fucking doing? And that writing was already on the wall. So this is coming up with this full moon to give you a better perspective and a satellite view of where you are now becoming Fauci on yourself and being like, stay in this, stay 60 feet apart from your fucking partner. Spiritual advice, the Magician card upright. Thank God. Well, I love this, to be a star. Look at all the stars. A magician, and especially tarot, is one that understands as above, so below, and you are the conduit within it. You are the one that's making as above and so below. So you're the one with the magical power to make things great. You have to understand how the whole divine system works and go be out there and go use it. Stop fucking doing things that are just not in order. We got Judgment, we got Magician, we got the Lovers, we got 3 major arcana. And really, stop sitting on the shitter. What do I do about my life? I don't know. And stop fucking thinking that it's so heartbreaking that you want to be 6 feet apart from a person that you don't want to be with, or you just are so unhappy that because you keep trying to follow what everybody else is doing and you can't do it because, sorry, it's about you and the great life that you become in yourself. And stop over freaking out about things like you're just probably lost and you're probably programmed. And, hopefully soon we're going to have a light worker community that there's deprogrammers out there. It's like, come in, we'll deprogram you. All right, here we go. Boom. Deprogram. Next. You know how many that we're going to have to do that's going to be left? Last card I'm going to do for just overall. And we'll add, because I know everybody wants those love stories. I know you all miss Deep Love Tarot too. When the baby's born and when we start getting things here, as High Vibes change so much and so many updates and so many upgrades, so many new shows, once we've got all that rolling nice and it's all fucking good, Deep Love Tarot will come back. I know you miss me fucking out there. I know, it's okay. You can admit it. It got boring out there. It got very boring. It got very serious. It got very fluff. King of Pentacles in reversed. The Sugar Daddy card reversed. Well, number one, especially this is like the old sugar daddy that's like retired, that like, I've got it all figured out. All those 401k people, all those retirements, all those IRAs, all those people in the normal reality that they keep thinking that they're holding onto a sinking Titanic right now are going to go away. But also, more importantly, it's about remembering no matter how it looks, you have everything that you need to make it all happen, to make it through this time. Stop fucking acting like it's all going to hell in a handbasket and looking for, like, what's happening in Ukraine? The Ukrainian women, because number one, all their guys are dead. They got pulled and forced to go into that war, trucked and vanned into fucking a slaughterhouse. So now they're making them be fucking surrogate mothers. Go look it up. It just came out. And over 25% of the population of the world, the surrogate mothers are now the Ukrainian mothers who are getting, I don't even want to know who the fuck is really, we already know all the weird shit that the fucking people in Utah did and shit about fucking injecting people with other people's sperm, their own. I don't even want to be honest with you, I don't even want to, let's not even go there, but we have to go there. Okay, less than 1% of the population of the world is in Ukraine. So all those Ukrainian women who are all the webcam models and all the little porn stars are now going to go be surrogate mothers. Looking for a daddy. Don't be that. If you're watching this from Ukraine, which, to be honest with you, I don't even know if that's a place anymore. I know it is, but been taken over by an AI fucking satellite show. If I got the message to anybody there that's a woman that's trying to go into surrogate mother and sell the baby fucking for $30,000 on a kidney and shit, fucking, you're a lot better than that, bitch. Trust me, you're a lot better than that. Okay? So, the best or nothing. All right, well, let's get into the prayer. Oh, my last spiritual dance music before I'm a dad. We'll see. We'll see if I change or something like that. Maybe some people are behind this going, I hope the Leo King changes and I hope he becomes some fucking weird Aquarian fucking person who is exactly the way I want him to be, like some weird little toy that I can control and then he can be exactly how I want him to be. No, that's not going to happen, bitch. Dear God, thank you so much for this beautiful life and for even the people out there that try and change people and voodoo doll them. I appreciate them too, because their effect is nothing because it's not from your divine love and guidance. I love you so much, God. I don't need to go through the lies. I don't need to go through the stories of weird, creepy men or delusional women or people that don't identify with their gender, don't want to offend anybody, right? So anybody that is fucking trying to sell me a narrative of how I get to you, unless they are empowering me to find that within myself and the universe that you have given us to watch and understand. I am so blessed that you have given me, and so, not just so many, but this whole entire experience for every soul that's ever come before us, that is here now, and that will be coming in the future, like my daughter that's here to come, Lord, which we'll get to that prayer in a second. That you have given us a world to where we can fully express ourselves and do the greatest work and disrupt the biggest lies ever told about humanity, about life. That you've been trying to get to us the most beautiful message ever, and trust me, Lord, there are not all, but definitely a lot of us that hear it, we're holding it, we're spreading it, and we're not going nowhere. We are holding it down with love, with laughter, and we're showing the clowns. And I know you love the clowns too. I don't like clowns, Lord, but forgive me for that one. I know in this moment, Lord, in all true spiritual seriousness, that everything that you do is divine and part of a divine plan. For you to allow myself to become a father is the most mind-blowing, not going to lie, but also the most beautiful gift you've ever bestowed upon me. And even greater than that gift is the gift of my beautiful partner, Sophia, and how amazing that you have been there for her to bring up our daughter, to bring up her in such a beautiful way, for her to also not be afraid to speak her truth, for her to live in her truth, and for her to be so loving and so caring and so nurturing and so strong, and so strong in her own opinions, so strong in her own thoughts, so strong in her own way to be the best mother and to guide our daughter as a mother better than any woman has in this universe and world. And I'm so appreciative for me to have the experience that you've given me, Lord, to go through this whole process to this moment while still holding the line and showing others that you can live this life and still do all the things that are magical and beautiful and still be your own self. That you don't need to change for society. You don't need to change for what's cool on fucking Threads. I don't even know why, Lord, but I guess if you want to express yourself and you're Elon, I'm sorry. Well, even Elon's a little weird. But fucking Mark Zuckerberg, Lord. I don't get it, but I get it too, I guess. But you know, we have all these amazing things we can do this life, and you know what? I'm cool for all of it. But when it gets to some dark shit, It's where we draw the line. And I know that we spend all our time in our life showing the way, showing the positive way to you, and showing the positive way to express ourselves fully so we can really tap into the potential and the untapped true potential of the divine universe and world that has been bestowed upon us, that we have not even seen the beauty and the fatness of this earth in its true form. We're so lucky for that, Lord. But we also at the same time have to help people that are so stuck still. And I pray for all those people who didn't follow your guidance that was so loud and so clear to the 23% of us here on the planet. I love them. I don't want harm on any of them. I couldn't imagine what it feels like to be God and to watch so many of your children, so many of your souls that you created from love fall for such dark and crazy energy, and have them at the same time continue to back up the people that support such a the darkest moment in humanity that has happened. But maybe that's how it was all divinely meant to do, and I trust you in this, Lord, and we all out here, this 23%, and others that have finally admitted and taken into that truth of what's happened. We all pray for us to unify so we can get rid of what's been done and what will never happen again in all different forms that we're seeing being exposed on this planet. That we know that your love and your light's always with us, but we also know that there is the darkness that has embedded this false reality to cover up the true reality that you not only created, but that your own tests and your own things that you have to deal with are so high up that, we're all here to serve you, Lord. And I always say that in all my prayers. We're here to serve you. We're here to serve you in every way. We're here doing the work, and we have zero expectation because we do it purely because we fucking know you. We know you. We know you. And we're dedicated to you fully. We're dedicated to everything that is that same signature and same vibration and same love that you hold. I love you so much, Lord. Thank you for the 39 years of allowing me to truly find myself before getting to be a father and to be parents with Sophia to a beautiful woman that I don't know yet, a beautiful soul. That's a blessing that is the highest that there is. And the fact that you're allowing me this experience, I know that it's for a reason, that there is a purpose behind it. And I appreciate it. Amen. And I appreciate you all, too, for dealing with me in every shape, matter, and form of how I am. I love you all very much. We're going to go live right now. Make sure you watch this. Make sure you share this around. Make sure you join highvibe.tv. You're truly missing out. I dare you to try. I dare you to look at it and see what we've done over the last year. We're going over, well, you know me. Been doing the app thing since 2014. It started with just me. Now, we've had these studios now since fucking 2018. Technically, it was December 2017. 5.5 years of working on this motherfucking update that we're here with. And we timed it just right. And we truly have built the spiritual community and network and live. You can express yourself. You have your own profile. You have everything, all of the purchases that you want to buy. All the schools now are in a subscription that are cheaper than going to all these other astrology places that don't even do it that great and charge you fucking crazy. Where you can just subscribe and have access to everything and do different tiers now and communicate with the community and be in chats and do all this crazy shit all in an app. The first spiritual social media app. The funny thing is I haven't even promoted it as that yet. That's like legit. Like you can go comment on somebody else's shit and it's not like, I'm not going to put that guy down, but that fucking Sedona dude, I'm not going to say his name, Aaron Dottie, fucking copied High Viber and just fucking bought a fucking social media platform that's stupid. That fucking, you know what I mean? And he doesn't do any of that work. He He doesn't have a studio. He's not like fucking a coder. He's not making anything happen. He's not working with teams. It's not like that bullshit. I appreciate you all. Much love to you all, and even love to that guy. Hope he figures it out. See you all on the other side as a dad. Let's go.
Send the signal. 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 Get the signal. Send 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 the signal. Get 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 the signal. Send the signal. Send the signal.
those who can capture. Beside those details, unveiled in time, above the ground, vibrating around, I stand as a source of propagation.
Type of animation. And, well, there was a certain awe and respect we had of this classic of Bambi that I decided that, number one, I'd have to put my artist back in school to learn something that is, well, it's something you don't get in the formal art education. That is, you get human anatomy. You get human anatomy. And this was animal anatomy, and beyond that, animal locomotion, movement thing. So I put him into school, and my artist specially trained for this one picture. Specially trained for this one picture. So when I finally went into production, I just couldn't put every artist I had on it. So I had to take a select team. I had to take a select team. I had to take a select team. So I had to take a select team. And that cut the size of the staff down to the point that it took longer. But I think the end result was worth that. Because in studying the animals, we brought deer in, brought them into the art classes, and let them munch hay and things to keep them quiet. And the artists were drawing the animals. But that wasn't enough. We had to see them more as they actually behaved in nature. And I found a naturalist photographer had done some beautiful work out in the country. And I made a deal with him to go and cover the action of these animals as they actually live their life. Live their life. Live their life.
Believe in yourself.
Oh, sure, they may be trying to set us up, but what we have is too strong, it's too powerful. And after all, we shared everything tonight. I told you my deepest, darkest secrets. I showed you exactly what people are capable of. I shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think. You trusted me. So we're not done, no matter what anyone says. And besides, I know you. Of course, some believed everything and had just been waiting with bated breath to hear me confess it all. They're just dying to have me declare that everything said is true and that I got what I deserved. Wouldn't that be easy if it was all so simple? Only you and I both know it's never that simple. Politics is not politics. But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you? Did you? No, not you. You're smarter than that. Anyway, all this presumption made for such an unsatisfying ending, and to think it could have been such a memorable send-off. I mean, if you and I have learned nothing else these past years, it's that in life and art, nothing should be off the table. We weren't afraid, not of what we said, and not of what we did, and we're still not afraid. Because I can promise you this. If I didn't pay the price for the things we both know I did do, I'm certainly not going to pay the price for the things I didn't do. Well, of course, they're going to say I'm being disrespectful, not playing by the rules, like I ever played by anyone's rules before. Respectful, not playing by the rules. Being disrespectful, not playing by the rules. Respectful, not playing by the rules. Like I ever played by anyone's rules before. Despite all the poppycock, the animosity, the headlines, the impeachment without a trial, despite everything, despite even my own death, I feel surprisingly good. And my confidence grows each day that soon enough, you will know the full truth. Enough, you will know the full truth. You will know the full truth. Enough, you will know the full truth. Conclusions can be so deceiving. Miss me? guilty of having spent the last 30 years of my life here, in this Congress, in this House, then as Vice President and now as President, trying to do the people's work. Now, this committee has accused me of a great number of things. You accuse me of pay to play, and so I accuse you of exactly the same. I also accuse you of playing politics only when it suits you. You're all being paid. You're all serving some master, each and every one of you, and you know I know that for a fact.
I apologize for saying that you got issues, but what did you say that made me say that?
Barbies don't eat, Barbies don't sleep, Barbies look good, Barbies don't speak.
But you couldn't stay away, I see, 'cause nobody makes you buzz like me.
I'm that funniness. I'm that funniness.
Barbies don't eat, Barbies don't sleep, Barbies look good, Barbies don't speak. Barbies don't eat, Barbies don't sleep, Barbies look good, Barbies don't speak.
You see, Bob, by the game.
Barbies,
Or is it for some person? Try to fill a small hole in your soul.
I'm that funniness. I'm that funniness.
No. This is my opening statement, and I will give it in full. I am not done, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you accuse me of breaking the rules, and I tell you, I am playing by the rules. The very rules that you and I all agreed upon. The very rules that you and I all wrote together. So, yes, I'm guilty as hell, but then so are all of you. Yes, the system is corrupt, but you wanted a guardian at the gate like me, and why? Because you know I will do whatever it takes. And you have all enjoyed it, been party to it, and benefited by it. Oh, don't deny it, you've loved it. You don't actually need me to stand for anything, you just need me to stand. To be the strong man, the man of action. God, you're addicted to action and slogans. It doesn't matter what I say, It doesn't matter what I do, just as long as I'm doing something, you're happy to be along for the ride. And frankly, I don't blame you. With all the foolishness and indecision in your lives, why not a man like me? I don't apologize. In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win. The deck is stacked, the rules are rigged. Welcome to the death of the age of reason. Welcome to the death of the age of reason. Welcome to the death of the age of reason. There is no right or wrong, not anymore. There's only being in. There's only being in.
Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did, and back in those days, you sure how things have changed. One of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap. Things have changed. One of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap. Not a joke. Not a joke. There's a guy named Bill Wright, Mouse, the only white guy, and he did all the pools. He was the mechanic. And I said, what am I going to do? He said, come down here in the basement where mechanics, where all the pool filter is. You know the chain, there used to be a chain that went across the deep end. And he cut off the 6 foot length of chain. He pulled up and said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk this far and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. I said, he said, no, if you don't come back. He was right. So I walked out with the chain. And I walked up to my car. And they had, in those days, used to remember the straight razors, bang them on the curb, get them rusty, put them in the rain barrel, get them rusty. And I looked at him, but I was smart then. I said, first of all, I said, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board, I'll kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you. Mr. Williams, I apologize for that. I apologize, but I didn't know that apology was going to work. He said, you apologize to me? I said, I apologize for that, not for throwing you out. Apologize for that, not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. But I apologize for what I said. He said, okay, close the straight razor, and my heart began to beat again. And Corn Pop was a bad dude. 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 And he ran, 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 and he ran a bunch of bad.
Let me see what you can do with it. Wait, let me see what you can do with it. Move it, move it, move it, move it.
Okay, clothes are straight, raising my heart began to beat again. Raising my heart began to beat again. My heart began to beat again.
Don't move it. Wait. Let me see what you can do with it. 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 Do. Wait. Don't move it. Let me see what you can do with it. Wait. Let me see what you can do with it. Move it, move it. Move it, move it. Wait. Let me see what you can do with it.
After nearly 5 years of toil and suffering, we must renew that crusading impulse on which we entered the war and met its darkest hour. Our fight is against evil.
I want you, oh I want you so. Do you want it right now? Oh I can't let it go. I want you.
Do you want it right now?
Do you want it right now? Oh, I can't let go. I want you. Oh, I want you. Do you want it right now? Oh, can't let go. Oh.
Do you want it right now?
those are the people that want to see President Trump come and think that an endorsement of Trump's for a future Prime Minister, perhaps Boris Johnson, who did claim today is the day that he decided to launch his campaign officially, they'll be happy to hear those sentiments from President Trump, and it will really buttress the claim that they've been trying to make. President Trump, and it will really buttress the argument that they've been trying to make.
Very interesting, and we do know, of course, that President Trump is a big fan of Sir Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister during the years of what we were talking about.
You come for murder. You come for murder.
Ready? I said, I'm ready, General. Where we going now? And he goes like, I've got myself a problem, General. Because I'm wearing leather bottom shoes, which is good if you're walking on flat surfaces. It was like an ice skating rink. I said, General, there's no way I can make it down that ramp without falling on my ass, General. So I said, General, get ready, because I may grab you so fast. I said, General, get ready, because I may grab you so fast. These little steps, I ran down the last 10. And by the way, their tape, take a look. In almost every instance, it ends just before I run. I said to our great First Lady, I said, let me ask you a question. Did that fit the speech that I was sending number one? Because I felt it was really good. No, they don't need it. They mentioned the fact that you may have Parkinson's. I'll let you know if there's something wrong. I'll let you know if there's something. I'll tell you what, there's something wrong with biting. That I can tell. I'll let you know if there's something. I'll tell you what, there's something wrong with biting. I'll tell you what, there's something wrong with biting. That I can tell. They said you couldn't lift your hand up to your mouth with water. I said, I just saluted 600 times. She said, well, I know what you did. You had on a very good
I don't even know. No. I don't even know.
And I don't want to get water on the And I don't want to drink.
I don't even know. Gotta get that. Oh baby, baby, yeah. Come save me, yeah. Oh baby, baby, yeah. Come save me, yeah.
William Wallace. And the rest of you will be spared. Go back to England and tell them there that Scotland's daughters and her sons are yours no more. Tell them Scotland is free. Tell them Scotland is free. Tell them Scotland is free. Scotland is free. Tell them Scotland is free. Scotland is free. 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 Scotland is free.
Exist to provide you with position. I think your position exists to provide those people with freedom.
I admire this man, this William Wallace. Uncompromising men are easy to admire. He has courage, so does a dog. It is exactly the ability to compromise that makes him noble.
Don't ever tell me what I can't do, ever! Destiny. This is destiny. This is my destiny. I'm supposed to do this, damn it! Do
dwell upon its horrors and to imprint them vividly upon the minds of the younger generation. They flaunt the grisly photographs before their eyes. They fill their ears with tales of carnage. They dilate upon the ineptitude of journalism. They denounce the crime and insensate folly of human society. All this teaching ought to be very useful in preventing us from attacking or invading any...
I've probably pushed my nervous system as much as any human being living. I've taken LSD 500 times, and I've experienced a wide range of these biochemical and neurological possibilities. I think I'm the strongest, sanest person around.
Basic matters. Think for yourself. Question authority with your friend. And don't obey authority until you've thought it out and then decided that way.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. The red pill. You take the red pill. The red pill. The red pill. The red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
things that happen here, a stranger would. We met at midnight in the hay tree. Are you coming to the tree? I told you to run, so we both agree. Strange things that happen here, a stranger would. We met at midnight in the hay tree. Are you?
Because in our house, and this is fresh.
Bit of a sticky one still. Not much light can be shed on that one there, car. Bit of a sticky one.
Yo,
Send me anthem them. Member. Throne of the bed.
Unidentified objects of unknown intent and unknown origin were detected at high altitudes over mutable locations of Earth's outer space by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Agustin, New Mexico. These objects are presumed to be some form of controlled aircraft. It is not known if more of these aircraft will arrive, or if they will attempt entering Earth's atmosphere. United States citizens are encouraged to monitor local media outlets, as more updates will follow as information becomes available.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Wanna be close to me. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive. As they say, look alive. And we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay together, please. Love my shit, bang it. Bitches bounce their ass to it, get the eagle on. Pussy popping in the club, body speaking ass language. Get a grip, bitch, I'm famous. Don't fight it, I'm the one your man can never hang with. PA spit like PA 9-0s. One verse, 3600 like 9-0s. So fuck what you're going through. First cut the check, cause when I'm in the booth, I works up a sweat with niggas that'll murk your set. And there's nowhere to hide. My killers hit you on your chirp with threats. And if niggas still wonder what days you come get me, cause I just dropped the sawed off pump for 150. And I hate to have to shoot my own kind, but fuck around. I come through and turn your projects to Palestine. Out of sight, shot a 9, left him out of his mind. Looking at you leaking, it's about that time. Hey yo, it's on again, turn my shit up. We them new gangsters, fly Cali cats, thick ropes, getting paper. Now let's see how far this trip can take ya, and how we split this cake up. Pretty soon we'll be splitting acres. West side, east side, get it poppin' with me. North side, south side, ain't no stopping with me. All the ladies in the spot looking proper with me. And after the show, they coming through the chopper with me. Hey yo, it's Planet Age, cannons in your face, cameras and cake, handling weight, banana clips, bandanas and apes. Managed ever since I was 8. Had a chick that was Spanish, 12 years old, she took me on my first date. Lord have mercy, when earths get thirsty, it's on. When earths get thirsty, it's when earths get thirsty, it's on. Nowadays I want a bra without a birthday and bounce. Ladies love my mystique, cause I'm a thug in the streets, but at the house. A whole week slapping your cheeks. She's a cold piece, but she the homie niece, not the amateur freak. I hit her from the back like Mob Deep, put her to sleep. Benefits I reap when I leave them geek, all in the sheets, leaving them tossed, getting bossed till I gleek. A lot of niggas want my seat, but couldn't handle the role, knowing that I was born with the soul of a chief. Hey yo, it's on again, turn my shit up. We them new gangsters, fly Cali cats, thick ropes, getting paper. Now let's see how far this trip. Now let's see how far this trip can take ya, and how we split the steak up. Pretty soon we'll be splitting acres. West side, east side, get it poppin' with me. North side, south side, ain't no stopping with me. All the ladies in the spot looking proper with me. And after the show, they coming through the
Welcome to Terror Dome. I'm your host, the friendly neighborhood baritone. Vocals channel the spirits of old poets. I don't drink, my glass never will. Simulants of Paul Orange Dunbar from the crew you thought was Horus and 1 star. Now I'm 1/6 of a clique that runs shit, while commercial counterparts are in constant conflict. A lot of details on my body be scales. I'm from Ottaby, Wales, Middle C, feeling good time since like 11 with the window peak, militant mind like Michael Evans. Every bossy recline and watch me get applause. Pouring reservoirs on your desert shores. You're witnessing mental and verbal fitness, friend. Tuna Fisher descended from Lake Michigan.
Hey, wait a minute. Yes.
What?
Who are you? I'm Charlie Tuna.
Competition, listen.
You got work to do. Go for what you know.
Charlie to LA. Bringing it straight to you. Come on, go today. You can't pass it by. Charlie to LA. Coming straight from shop. All day when I say that I'm much more than just some backpack crap. Intelligent rap act or militant black cat. Killing venomous platinum plaque max. By forever spitting relevant facts and that's that. Ain't how you play the game, it's how the game plays you. Way true, cadence is wild style like phase 2. Touring without rest and blessed. My skull's laced with titanium plates that pass metal detection. Yes, instant vintage. Deep in the trenches, every sentence complete. Speakers defenseless. Speaking through distance and speaking bleaker than 10 Way piquing your interest with heat-seeking intention.
Hey, wait a minute. What, man?
You tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car. 4 years no go. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar.
I'm from the city where they buried Al Capone and house music was born. I'm a Kelly performed in every sound was shown. I made it when I settled miles from home. Coast, LA, from Chicago. With the pop, music is really gospel. The ghetto chip, the Mac, apocalyptic rap. I'm dead to come to grips with that fact.
Hey, wait a minute.
You're learning from the turntable turning. People should only want it for just the verbal hermit. Monster, guess what?
Who are you? I'm Charlie Tuna.
We ain't ever getting. We ain't ever getting.
Looked as good as the day I met you. I forgot just why I left you. I was insane. Played out Blink 182 song. While we beat to death in Tucson. Okay. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car. 4 years no call. And I'm looking pretty in a hotel bar. And I can't stop. No, I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat. I know you can't like that tattoo. Mattress that you we ain't ever We ain't ever getting. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder. Pull the sheets right off the corner of that mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. We ain't ever getting older. We
ha bisogno concreto, noi mettiamo nel mondo un prodotto astratto di cui la mente del cui ha bisogno concreto, noi mettiamo nel mondo un prodotto astratto di cui la mente del cui ha bisogno concreto.